Hi, this is Dr. Challa Krishnamir Abhishek. So today's interview is very special because it showcases my connection with Buddhism. Uh, I had visions of Kukuripa, a well-known Mahasiddha in Buddhist pantheology. So that connection actually brought me towards Buddhism, and at the same time, I have connection with the Sinhalese. That was what I was telling our special guest today. That Simha from Simha's, we have the Sinhabahu, and Sinhabahu's son came to Sri Lanka, and he propagated Buddhism. So Simha's sister, Simha Matangi, she married to a sage actually, who belonged to the lineage of Kaundinya. So which happens to be our family deity and which happens to be our lineage. So there is a lot of connection. Maybe we are brothers, and also this is part of Andhra Pradesh. Vishakhapatnam was part of Kalinga Empire, and there are a lot many Buddhist heritage sites here. So today's special guest is from University of Kelania. He is a Buddhist monk. He is Venerable Hemasiri Thero. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us. We have a small special gift. This is made by my mom. Yeah, this is a crochet made by my mom. She knitted it, especially for you. So my question is basically, it comes from my surname, which is Challa. Challa means to cool down, to pacify. Basically, our family is known for its anger. So Simha, we roar. So we are known for our anger. So I strongly believe that we have to sacrifice, or we have to offer our anger in order to become great, in order to become closer to the great one. So, for example, my name is Krishnavir. Krishna means black. The literal meaning of Krishna is black. Black attracts heat and light. So, similarly, Krishna means all attractive. So, Veer means great. So, if this Krishna wants to become great, then he has to cool his anger. So, Challa means again cooling. So, if I cool my anger, I'll become great. So, I have to offer my anger. I have to give my anger as Abhishekam. So, how can I cool my anger? There are Tripitakas and Abhidhamma Pitaka, which actually talks about controlling your mind. Can you suggest a few techniques through which we can, especially in today's generation, youngsters, they're getting easily frustrated, agitated, hatred, selfishness, ego, jealousy, all these ailments, all these, I call them disease. All these diseases are affecting our mind, and finally, which are leading to anger. So, how can we control anger?
Namo Buddhaya. My name is Hemasiri Thero. Thank you so much for having me this great opportunity, sir. So your question is how to overcome your anger. The Blessed One says in Mettanisansa Sutta, there are many fruits in bhavana or meditation. We can overcome anger through the bhavana or meditation. Mettanisansa Sutta says, through the meditation of loving kindness or metta bhavana, we can overcome our anger. So, the first one is Sukhang Supati. If we develop our loving kindness meditation or metta bhavana, the first fruit is, or anisansa, in Sanskrit also we anisansa, is Sukhang Supati. He sleeps in comfort. The first one is. The second one is Sukhang Patibujjati. If we develop this metta bhavana every day, in every moment, he awakes in comfort. The second one is Sukhang Supati Sukhang Patibujjati Napapakang Supinam Pasati. If we develop this metta bhavana or loving kindness meditation, we do not see any evil dreams. That's the third one. Sukhan supati sukham patibhujyati na papakang supinam passati manussanam piyo hoti. He adheres to all human beings. Amanussanam piyo hoti. He adheres to non-human beings also, yaksha, amanusha, and everyone. Devata rakkanti. Devas or gods or goddesses protect him. Devata rakkanti. Nasa agiva visangva. Poisons, fire, or swords cannot touch him. Nasa agiva visangva sattangva kamati tuvatang. He can concentrate his mind quickly through the meditation of loving kindness. Kamati tuvatang chittang samadhyati mukvanno vipasidati asammolho kalang karoti. He dies in a pleasant mind. Asammolho kalang karoti uttaring appati vijjanto brahmaloku pagohoti. If he fails to attain the nibbana, then he goes to brahmaloka or brahma world, and he attains the nibbana. They are the fruits of loving kindness or meditation of loving kindness bhavana. To overcome that, we should develop metta bhavana. How do we do metta bhavana or loving kindness? The first one is we should love to yourself. In Sinhala, mama niduk vemma, I will be healthy. I will be freed from suffering. My parents freed from suffering. My brothers, my teachers, and all the human beings freed from suffering. They will be healthy. This is the first parts of developing this loving kindness bhavana. And there was a main disciple in this Buddhist dispensation named Sariputta Mahathera. Sariputta Mahathera was the main disciple of Lord Buddha. He is the brilliant and intelligent monk among the Buddhist monk in that era. So there were many rumors. No one can be angry to Sariputta Thera. Sariputta Thera has a great patience. So to check this out, man, one day Sariputta Thera is beginning arms with his ball. A person wants to check this out. So he pulled him and pushed him and hit him with the fullest strength of his body. So Sariputta Thera fell down. He stood up and collected his patra or ball and smiled kindly and lovingly and walked away. That person was shocked because having seen that unexpected reaction, he was shocked. If I were, maybe I will definitely get back. But Sariputta Thera smiled kindly, lovely, and walked away. So he teaches us, Sariputta Thera teaches us, if someone blames you baselessly, if someone gives you some accusation, sometimes we have to listen some accusation baselessly. So Sariputta Thera says and advises us, kindly and lively, smile kindly and lively and walk away. Then we can overcome our anger. So it is like a deal. So we have to get the right decision at that moment. If we not get the right decision, we have to continue that deal. Yeah. At that moment, we should decide whether I want to continue this deal or close this chapter. So Sariputta Thera clearly, and Buddha also very clearly mentions, metta is the quality of a human being. So that's why Lord Buddha mentions loving kindness or metta as a meditation. There are 4 meditations in Buddhism. Chaturarakka. Chatur means, in Sanskrit, 4. Arakka means protection. So there are 4 protection meditations in Buddhism. The first one is Buddhanusati, contemplating the qualities of the Buddha. Buddhanusati. Second one is Metta, the meditation of loving kindness. Asubhang, the contemplating of the sorrowfulness of the body. Asubhanusati. And Marananusati, the contemplating of the death. These are the protections of Buddhism. Yeah, it means araksha or protections. So the Blessed One says, in everywhere, in every sutta, in every stanzas, to control our mind. The Buddhism always says how to control our mind, and the Buddha's advices also, Sabbha Papassa Akarana. Please do not any unwholesome deeds. Kusalassa Upasampada, do in every moment wholesome deeds. Sachitta Pariyodapanam, control your mind. Etang Buddhana Sasanam, that is the advice of all Buddhas. All Buddhas. So we have to, if you want to protect yourself, contemplate the Buddha's quality, and develop the meditation of loving kindness, and contemplating of the sorrowfulness of body, and contemplating of the death. So these are the Chaturaraka. Then we can understand the reality of this life. So basically, Buddhism teaches us to how to free from suffering, which is Nibbana, the completely freed from suffering. So to attain the Nibbana, we should definitely develop meditation. Without, we can't achieve that. Definitely. The Buddha says in Chaturaraka and Chaturara Satya, the 4 noble truths. Actually, the Buddha's main teaching is Chaturara Satya, 4 noble truths. The first one is Dukkha Satya, truth of suffering. The second one is Dukkha Nirodhara Satya, Dukkha Samudhara Satya, the origination of suffering, that is Trishna, Tanha, craving. And third one is Dukkha Nirodhara Satya, the cessation of suffering, that is Nibbana. The fourth one is Dukkha Nirodhagamani Patipadara Satya, that is the path of the purification, or path to the Nibbana, that is Arashtainka Marga, eightfold path. Okay. Through the eightfold path, we can achieve the Nibbana. Wow. Wow. That's the Buddha's main teachings. One day a deity or goddess came to see the Buddha and asked, my lord, there are many monks live in this jungle, Arahant monks. They only take 1 or 2 meals for a day. And they live in some caves under beneath the trees. But they are very beautiful and pleasant. Happy. What's the reason? Happy. The Buddha says, Atitang nanu sochanti. The Arahants do not suffer in the past. Their past, they do not. Atitang nanu sochanti, nappa jappanti nagatang. They are not craving about their future. Pachopannena yapenti, pratyupanna in Sanskrit, in the present moment. They live present moment. Tena vanno pasida. That's why they are very pleasant and beautiful and happy. Mindfulness. So if you want to happy and everything in positive manner, we should live in the present moment. And mindfulness. That's the mindfulness. So these are the basic principles we should follow every religion principles. Then we know there are many people in this world live without any religion, but they have good qualities also.
Definitely, they have some values.
Such as kindness, gentleness, compassion, and empathy. It means we do not a religion as a label. We should follow the religious principles that we understand. We should understand.
Yes.
We should follow the religious principles,
which is actually spirituality.
Spirituality. So this is the Buddhism. The Buddhism always says how to control our mind.
Yes.
Mano pubbangama dhamma, our mind is the forerunner. Mano setta manomaya, our mind is the greatest one, because everything in this world
is created here.
Created in our mind. So if we can control our mind and see our mind, and we can get an idea about what we see, what we hear, what we smell, what we absorb, or everything with mindfulness, we can overcome the anger.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Really and so basically, as you said, it's a process of controlling anger. There's a sadhana that we have to do. But before I start the sadhana, I want little protection from you. Thank you so much.
This is we called in Sanskrit Paritrana. I think you have heard in Bhagavad Gita, Paritranaya Sadhuna. Paritra becomes in Pali, it derives from Sanskrit. Parit.
Yes.
Parit in Sinhala, Pirit. Pirit. So this is Pirit Noola in Sinhala. Yes. Paritrana, thread, protection, safety, shelter.
Yes, shelter from anger also.
Actually, we as Buddhist monks, we everyday chanting Pirit. So you are going to listening some Pirit. It means you are hearing the qualities of the Buddha, qualities of the Dhamma, qualities of the Sangha. Wow. That's the protection.
Thank you.
So Lord Buddha also heard some Pirit, his protection when he got sick or some occasions. So I am going to
thank you so much. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami, Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. Namo Buddhaya. Thank you so much. ధన్యవాదములు.